For billions of years, Earth has existed under the gentle light and protection of our sun. Every sunrise, every season, and every living creature on our planet depends on the delicate balance created by our star. But deep in the darkness of space, countless stars are moving through the galaxy, following their own cosmic paths. This raises a fascinating question. What would happen if another star came dangerously close to our solar system? Could a wandering star destroy Earth? Or would our planet survive such a terrifying cosmic encounter? The universe is not a quiet, empty place. Galaxies are filled with billions of stars, and each one is constantly moving. Our sun itself is traveling through the Milky Way at incredible speeds. While most stars remain separated by enormous distances, their movements over millions of years can bring them closer together. Scientists study these possibilities because even a distant stellar encounter could create dramatic changes in our solar system. A star approaching our sun would not need to physically collide with Earth to cause destruction. The true danger would come from gravity. Every star has a powerful gravitational influence, and a nearby passing star could disturb the carefully balanced orbits of planets, asteroids, and comets. If such a star passed close enough, it could push objects from the outer solar system toward the inner planets, creating a greater risk of cosmic impacts. Imagine a giant star passing through the outer regions of our solar system. The icy worlds beyond Neptune could be pulled into new paths. Comets that have remained frozen for billions of years could suddenly begin traveling toward the sun and the inner planets. Earth might face a sky filled with unexpected visitors from the depths of space. However, the chances of a star coming close enough to directly destroy our planet are extremely small. Space is unimaginably vast. The distances between stars are so enormous that even in a galaxy containing the movement of stars through the galaxy, stars are not fixed in one place. They constantly travel through space. Our sun itself is moving through the Milky Way, and other stars can also follow paths that may bring them closer to our solar system over millions of years. Stars are not fixed objects hanging motionlessly in the sky. They are massive cosmic bodies traveling through the Milky Way, each following its own path through the vastness of space. Our sun, which appears stationary from Earth, is actually moving around the center of our galaxy at incredible speeds. At the same time, billions of other stars are also traveling, creating a constantly changing cosmic environment. Over millions or even billions of years, the movement of stars can sometimes bring them closer to other star systems, creating rare but fascinating encounters. The idea of a star flying toward our sun sounds like an immediate threat, but the reality of space is very different. The universe is unbelievably large, and the distances between stars are enormous. Even though stars are moving all the time, most remain separated by distances so vast that they never come close enough to affect each other significantly. However, scientists continue to study stellar movements because understanding these journeys helps us predict possible future events in our solar system. A nearby passing star could reveal important information about how galaxies evolve and how planetary systems interact with their surroundings. Every star carries its own gravitational influence, and as it travels through space, it interacts with the invisible forces around it. These movements shape the structure of galaxies and influence the future paths of countless celestial objects. Studying the motion of stars allows scientists to understand the history and future of our cosmic neighborhood. While a wandering star may sound like a disaster waiting to happen, it is actually a natural part of the universe's endless movement. The power of a star's gravity. A passing star would not need to collide with Earth to create danger. Its gravitational force could disturb planets, asteroids, and comets, potentially changing the paths of objects in the solar system. Gravity is one of the most powerful forces in the universe, and a passing star's greatest influence would come from its gravitational pull. Every star creates a gravitational field that affects nearby objects, including planets, moons, asteroids, and comets. Our solar system exists in a delicate balance because the sun's gravity keeps planets moving in stable orbits. If another star came close enough, its gravity could disturb this balance and create changes across the solar system. A massive star passing near the sun could affect the distant regions of our planetary system, especially the icy objects located beyond Neptune in the Kuiper Belt and the faraway Oort Cloud. These regions contain countless frozen bodies that have remained undisturbed for billions of years. The gravitational influence of a nearby star could push some of these objects onto new paths, sending them toward the inner solar system. Some of these objects could become comets, creating spectacular displays in the sky, but also increasing the possibility of dangerous encounters. However, the strength of this effect would depend on many factors, including the star's size, speed, and distance from the Sun. A small, distant passing star might have almost no noticeable impact, while an extremely close encounter with a massive star could create significant changes over thousands or millions of years. Scientists use advanced technology to track the movements of stars and study their potential interactions with our solar system. These studies help us understand how gravity shapes the universe and how celestial bodies influence one another. The power of gravity reminds us that even objects separated by unimaginable distances are connected through the invisible forces that count. The possible threat to Earth's future. A close stellar encounter could send distant comets from the outer solar system toward the inner planets. These changes could increase the chances of cosmic impacts. Although such events are extremely rare, the possibility of a star passing close to our solar system raises an important question. Could such an event threaten the future of Earth? While the idea sounds like a scene from a science fiction movie, scientists understand that the effects would depend on the distance and characteristics of the passing star. A star does not need to collide with Earth to create changes. Its gravitational influence alone could reshape the paths of objects throughout the solar system. One of the greatest concerns would be the disturbance of comets and asteroids. Far beyond the planets, there are regions filled with frozen objects that have remained stable for billions of years. A nearby star's gravity could disturb these objects and send some of them traveling toward the inner solar system. If these objects entered Earth's path, they could create risks similar to those caused by large asteroid impacts. However, the destruction of Earth by a passing star is extremely unlikely. The universe is so vast that even though stars are constantly moving, close encounters between stars are rare. Most passing stars would need to come incredibly close before causing major changes to our planetary system. Even then, the effects would likely unfold over thousands or millions of years rather than happening suddenly. Scientists continue to observe and track stars to better understand their movements and possible future interactions. These studies help humanity prepare for potential cosmic events and expand our knowledge of how planetary systems evolve. Instead of only seeing a passing star as a threat, we can view it as a reminder of the powerful forces shaping our universe and the fragile, yet remarkable place Earth holds within it. Why Earth is unlikely to be destroyed by a passing star. Despite the frightening idea, space is incredibly vast, and stars are separated by enormous distances. Scientists believe the possibility of a star coming close enough to directly destroy Earth is extremely unlikely to Earth's survival, depends on a delicate balance of cosmic forces, and the idea of a passing star disrupting that balance can seem frightening. However, scientists believe that Earth is very unlikely to be destroyed by a wandering star. The reason is simple. Space is incredibly enormous, and stars are separated by distances that are almost impossible to imagine. Even though billions of stars move through the Milky Way, the chance of one coming close enough to directly harm Earth is extremely small. For a star to create a major threat, it would need to pass extremely close to our solar system. A distant encounter might cause little or no noticeable effect on Earth. The gravitational influence of the star would weaken as the distance increased, meaning that most passing stars would simply continue their journey through space without causing serious changes. Even in a close encounter, Earth would not instantly be destroyed. The effects would likely happen slowly over thousands or millions of years. Changes in comet paths, asteroid movements, or the orbits of distant objects would develop over long periods, giving scientists time to study and understand what was happening. Modern astronomy allows researchers to track many stars and calculate their future movements with impressive accuracy. These observations help scientists identify possible risks and improve our understanding of how the universe works. The possibility of a passing star is a reminder that our planet exists within a much larger cosmic system. While space contains powerful forces and unknown dangers, it also follows predictable laws that allow life on Earth to continue. Instead of fearing the stars, we can continue exploring and learning. Understanding Earth's place in the universe. A wandering star reminds us that Earth is part of a constantly changing cosmic environment. Studying these events helps scientists understand the universe, protect our planet, and appreciate the incredible balance of cosmic forces. Earth's place in the universe is both small and extraordinary. The possibility of a wandering star approaching our sun reminds us that our planet is not isolated, but part of a much larger cosmic environment where everything is constantly moving and changing. The stars, planets, and galaxies are all connected through powerful forces that shape their journeys across space. Understanding these forces helps us appreciate how unique and precious our home planet truly is. Throughout Earth's history, our planet has experienced many dramatic cosmic events. Asteroids have collided with Earth, continents have shifted, and the climate has changed many times. Yet life has continued to adapt and survive. A passing star would be another example of the natural processes that occur throughout the universe. These events may seem frightening, but they also provide valuable opportunities for scientists to learn more about how planetary systems evolve. Studying stars and their movements allows humanity to better understand the future of our solar system. Every discovery about distant stars, planets, and galaxies expands our knowledge of the universe and helps us see Earth from a broader perspective. The more we explore space, the more we realize that our planet is part of an incredible cosmic story that has been unfolding for billions of years. A star moving through space is not just a possible danger. It is also a reminder of the beauty and complexity of the cosmos. The universe is filled with mysteries waiting to be discovered, and each new discovery brings us closer to understanding our origins, our future, and our place among the stars. Earth may be tiny compared to the universe, but it remains a remarkable,